every single day. So I was chilling. I was like,
So he came up every day? Every visit?
for the first year, he came literally every single day. When you're in a match, you have a visit every day.
Right,
So
that's
it's
right,
altered
right.
on the weekends,
That's right.
Saturday or Sunday. So literally the
Every
first
day.
year.
How far is
every day.
Bedford Hills from?
It's about 45 to an hour, depending on
So
traffic.
he was running up there every day, like coming up there.
Yeah, to
Back
like
to mall.
it got to a point where I had to tell him like, yo, like I'm good. I'm all right. Like, and I guess like when he believed it, that was all right, and I was like, he was like, all right, cool. And then come like a little bit less, he'll come like 3 times a week, or like, you know, but it still seemed like he was there a lot.
The Papoose, Claressa, Remy Ma, Tony Rich mess. How it went from rumor to spectacle. Imagine this. 1 week, you're the proud king of your own castle, confident and untouchable. The next, you're standing outside that same castle, not even allowed past the gates. That's pretty much what's being said about rapper Papoose right now. Reports are flying that he's desperately trying to make things right with Remy Ma after a very public and very embarrassing situation with boxer Claressa Shields. The story goes that Claressa, who was supposedly seeing Papoose, left him to get back with her fiancé, Tony Rich. Yes, the same fiancé she was already with before Papoose came into the picture. This isn't just a breakup. It's the kind of public blow that can bruise someone's image for years. One day, Papoose is looking confident and in control. The next, gossip blogs are filled with alleged screenshots, shaky videos, and whispers about Claressa reconnecting with Tony. Suddenly, Papoose is the plot twist nobody asked for. Anonymous friends have been spilling details to entertainment sites, hinting that the full truth hasn't even come out yet. Fans are doing what fans do best, turning the whole thing into memes and viral captions. And the big question on everyone's mind? Was Papoose genuinely played from the start? Or is this part of some longer game? The backstory. Before Claressa was trending for tossing Papoose aside, she was engaged to Tony Rich. It wasn't a secret, everyone knew, including Papoose. But somewhere between industry parties, live streams, and training sessions that may or may not have been about boxing, Papoose's name started getting linked to hers. In the entertainment world, these things are rarely coincidences. They're either carefully planned moves or a scandal waiting to happen. Some so-called insiders claim Claressa never intended for Papoose to be permanent. One source even said she saw him as just fun, someone to hype her up while her real relationship stayed intact with Tony. The irony? Papoose built his public image around loyalty. For years, he stood by Remy Ma through rumors, headlines, and whispers. But now, he's in the unfamiliar position of being the one left out in the cold, watching Claressa go back to her original partner while Remy seems to be quietly enjoying the show. The rumors heat up. Leaked text messages, unverified, but still widely shared, suggest Claressa had been talking about reuniting with Tony weeks before anyone knew she and Papoose might be over. One alleged message said, "It's always been you. I just got caught up in the hype. I'm coming home soon." If that's true, Papoose was never the main act. He was a rebound, a headline generator, a temporary distraction. Social media wasted no time. Twitter lit up with memes of Papoose photoshopped into awkward situations. Instagram gossip pages reposted grainy videos that appear to show Claressa and Tony out together, looking far too comfortable to be just catching up. Meanwhile, Remy Ma's reaction, at least according to the gossip mill, was either laughter, a subtle like on a shady post, or, in one spicy rumor, a short text to Papoose reading, "Told you so." Double lives and public losses. One of the more soap opera-level claims is that Papoose was keeping communication open with Remy while trying to play boyfriend to Claressa at the same time. If true, that would explain why everything collapsed so fast. In the court of public opinion, trying to balance two relationships is a bad move, especially when one of the women involved is a world champion fighter who could literally knock the nonsense out of you. Claressa has a reputation for being bold, unapologetic, and strategic. And dumping a man to return to the one you were already engaged to? That's not just bold, it's calculated. It guarantees attention, whether it's praise or criticism. Papoose, on the other hand, is coming across as if he's scrambling to control the story. Sources claim he's been reaching out to mutual friends and even offering interviews to bloggers to set the record straight. But every attempt to explain himself seems to spark more memes and more jokes at his expense. The score so far. If you're keeping track, Claressa gets her fiancé back. Tony Rich gets the public win. Remy Ma gets the last laugh. Papoose gets a very public, very meme-worthy lesson. Some fans believe this was more than bad luck, that Remy and Claressa might have been in on it together. The theory? Remy gets her revenge. Claressa boosts her public profile. Tony steps back into the picture as the real man all along. Sounds far-fetched, but in celebrity drama, the strangest theories sometimes turn out true. The leaks and the PR game. One gossip source, calling themselves The Whisperer, claims certain clips and screenshots were deliberately passed to blogs to shape the story. If that's the case, someone here is playing chess while Papoose was still figuring out checkers. One of the biggest sparks was a blurry security camera still of Claressa and Tony entering a hotel at 1:17 a.m., captioned simply, "She's home." No tags. No hashtags. Just enough to set gossip accounts on fire. Hours later, Remy Ma posted to her Instagram story, "Sometimes the trash takes itself out." The timing couldn't have been more perfect or more suspicious. Papoose's attempts backfire. By now, Papoose's public explanations aren't helping him. Bloggers say he's sliding into DMs offering to go live to tell his side. But clips of him defending himself are being turned into short TikTok videos with mocking captions. One went viral with over 3 million views reading, "When you find out she still had a fiancé." The gossip keeps evolving. There's even alleged audio distorted but supposedly Claressa saying, "He was just a moment, Tony. You've always been my forever." Whether it's real or just a fan with editing skills, the effect is the same. Papoose looks like he was never in the running for the long term. Music producers have started sampling Papoose's old verses and mixing them with quotes from the alleged audio, turning them into diss tracks. One track, titled From Matt Anna, is already trending on SoundCloud. The boxing tie-in. Sports media isn't letting this slide either. Boxing commentators are slipping in little jabs during coverage, saying things like, "Claressa's footwork in the ring is nothing compared to the way she sidestepped Papoose." And here's the kicker. An alleged former assistant of Claressa's says this breakup reveal was timed to line up with a major fight announcement. The idea? Nothing sells tickets like a headline. If that's true, this wasn't just a love life scandal, it was a marketing move. Final thoughts. Whether this whole thing was an unfortunate twist of fate or a carefully planned public play, the outcome is the same. Papoose's brand as the loyal husband has taken a major hit. Claressa walks away with both her man and more publicity. Tony Rich looks like the steady winner. And Remy Ma? She gets to sit back and watch it all unfold. In the celebrity world, loyalty is often just a prop for the cameras. And in this case, heartbreak isn't the end of the story. It's part of the promo. For months, Claressa and Tony were spotted together in public, smiling for cameras and enjoying each other's company. All the while, Papoose was quietly aware of what was going on. In fact, some people believe Tony was the one leaking certain bits of gossip to the press, just enough to keep everyone guessing. If that's true, this wasn't just a messy breakup. It was a calculated move to damage Papoose's image and make Tony look like the hero in the end. Then there's Remy Ma. She hasn't spoken directly about the situation, but her actions on social media tell a very different story. She's liked shady comments, followed Claressa's ex-sparring partner out of nowhere, and even posted an old throwback photo with the caption, "Day one, stay none." Fans noticed. They've been tagging her in threads, calling her Queen Petty and the silent assassin for her ability to throw shade without saying a single word. The online conversation has now split into 3 camps. The first believes Papoose was tricked from the start, a pawn in Claressa and Tony's love story. The second group thinks he knew exactly what he was getting into but assumed his reputation as a loyal husband would protect him. The third camp is convinced Remy Ma orchestrated the whole thing just to have the last laugh, without ever getting her own hands dirty. Regardless of which theory you believe, one thing is clear. The fallout is real. Papoose is seeing brand deals threatened, event bookings postponed, and even a joint podcast he was working on has reportedly lost its sponsor. In today's world, public image is as valuable as money, and right now his stock is falling fast. Still, Papoose isn't staying silent. Sources say he's preparing to release a freestyle track aimed at everyone involved: Claressa, Tony, and even Remy. The rumored title? Checkmate. Apparently, he's recorded 3 different versions with different endings because he can't decide how far he wants to go with the pettiness.